Thank you, Mr Speaker. And Mr Speaker, this evening I rise to speak of the Rural Youth of Tasmania Young Farmer of the Year competition that, as you know, we both attended that dinner on Saturday night. Was concluded and the winner announced at a dinner at Quercus Park on Saturday night. Now, for those people that are not aware of the Young Farmer of the Year competition, it's a fantastic competition that young people across Tasmania, a member of Rural Youth or not, can enter and participate in. And one of the things that I've loved, I've now attended this event for each of the years that I've been here in the Parliament, is that it's an opportunity both for young people in Tasmania, farmers on the land or not, to demonstrate their skills and also learn skills. One of the things that I have learnt by attending this event is that it happens in 3 stages. Their first starts at Hagley Farm School. They have the runoffs at the farm school, and anyone can enter as long as they fit the age criteria, and then they progress on to the state finals, which in this occasion happened on the day of the dinner, where the top 12 participants go through to the state finals, and then the top ranking young Tasmanians go through to the final stage on the evening, which includes public speaking, which was a really fantastic demonstration of the quality of young Tasmanians coming through as future leaders in our rural communities, and also a quiz. At the runoffs, it's a really great opportunity to demonstrate skills, but on the finals on the day that was held at Quercus Park, they go through a whole range of modules, both practical and theoretical, and I love the extent of it. Each year it's actually quite different, and listening and talking to the young people at the dinner, you hear that some of them have never tried this activity before. So for instance, there might be agricultural related modules, it might be skills. So this year they had sheep handling, they had questions about soil health, they had to figure out whether they could calibrate a sprayer, they also had to put out fire, and for some of these people it was the first time that they'd been in this process, but others were able to share and mentor fellow competitors because it's something that they do all day, every day. The young people that participate in the public speaking, they actually pull, who remembers those high school debating years, they pulled a topic out of a hat only a few minutes prior to delivering a 2-minute speech on a whole range of topics, and they were really amazing and confident, the young people of the night. Now I'm going to go through and name some of them, but before I do that, I just want to acknowledge that what I have loved and what I heard last year and again this year is many of the competitors come back and repeat year on year because they develop their networks, they learn from each other and from the process, and they can also put themselves in the competition for some extraordinary prizes. I mean, the room is well sponsored. The event, obviously Rural Youth Tasmania have an exceptional reputation, and so this year the naming rights sponsor was Woolworths, but there's all sorts of other agricultural related suppliers that provide tens of thousands of dollars to the top 4 participants of the evening. And it's interesting to note that last year the winner was Andrea O'Halloran. She was successful, but in second place, I'll name these people into the Hansard because you'll get a theme here. Second place last year was Caitlin Radford, third Dylan Bellchambers, then fourth Stuart Creswell, fifth Owen Woolley, and sixth Josh Misson. And what's interesting is that developing these skills and having the confidence to come back and back and back, this year the winner was Caitlin Radford. Now, Caitlin has competed on a number of years. She recognises the value of doing that, gave an exceptional public speaking presentation, really well presented, but also obviously strong in the quiz and all of the modules and with the runoffs. I'm going to go through the different modules that were considered and the winners of those in this year, in the 2022 year. So the first module was literacy and numeracy. The winner of that module was Owen Woolley. Second module was future farming, Brodie Hill. Biosecurity, Amber Bramich. Sustainable land management, Brodie Hill. Farm machinery, Stuart Creswell. Irrigation, Caitlin Radford. Agronomy, Brodie Hill. Fire safety, Caitlin Radford. Finance, Caitlin Radford, and the Farmer Challenge was Brady Robbins. And so it just shows that breadth of skills that are being developed and those young people that are coming through in the sector or have an interest in supporting the sector. So this year, as I have said, Caitlin Radford was successful. I actually sat on the table with Caitlin on the night and heard that she has also been successful in securing a grant to do some international travel, to go to an international forum for young farmers. She's going to travel through Norway, through parts of Europe and into Ireland, and doing that over future weeks ahead, having just invested with her partner into property just down the road from mum and dad. And I love that on the night it is a very supportive evening of family in attendance, extended family in attendance, supporting these young people coming through. But in this year, Caitlin Radford first, Brodie Hill, you might remember that name discussed previously, came second this year. Owen Woolley, third place for the Tasmanian Young Farmer of the Year. Actually partner to Caitlin Radford. They've just invested, as I said, in property together, so a bit of a dynamic duo there. And in fourth place this year, Dylan Bellchambers. So I wanted to rise tonight, Mr Speaker. You also obviously have been a supporter for many, many, many years, much more than I, of both Rural Youth and of AgFest, but an exceptional evening, a great organisation, and great to see young people coming through to deliver a really fantastic future for Tasmanian rural communities.